Hello saxophonists, this is our video for the first 4 exercises in essential elements. I'm going to go through each one at a time, and I'll give you a little description of what each one is going to entail. We're just going to use our first 2 notes in this, so we're going to use D and C. So starting with number 1, this is going to be a whole note. So we're going to play a D for 4 beats, then we're going to rest for a whole rest, so another 4 beats, and go back to that D for 4 beats, and then rest for 4 beats. In the exercise, it says hold a long tone until your teacher tells you to rest. For this video, we're just going to use whole note. So it's going to be whole note, whole rest, whole note, whole rest. Remember with your D, that's going to be all 6 fingers, so your 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and this is the note where we need to put our octave key. So your thumb is going to come off the black middle part in the back and go on the octave key. So this is D, or excuse me, this is the D for number 1. I'm going to play a metronome as well to keep a steady beat. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And remember, for the last measure, stay in that playing position for all 4 beats because we're still playing the song even though it's a rest. And then once you hit 4 beats, then you can go back to a resting position. All right, for number 2, this is called count and play. This one's very similar. We're going to play for 4 beats, then rest for 4 beats. However, in this exercise, those 4 beats are all going to be quarter notes. So we're going to play ta, 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 and then rest for 4 beats and do the same thing again. This is also going to be on that D, so all 6 fingers, octave key in the back, same note that we just played. Here we go. In 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Then for our next exercise, number 3, that one is called a new note because we're going to play a different note this time. This is going to be our C. So you can put your thumb back on the little resting key on the little black one in the back. And then you're only going to have your middle finger down on your left hand or your top hand. This one, number 3, a new note, is very similar to number 1. We're just changing the note. So it's going to be a whole note where we play for 4 beats, then a whole rest where we rest for 4 beats, and the same thing over again. Whole note, whole rest. And I'll play the metronome to keep that steady beat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Then for our last exercise, we're going to put those 2 notes together. So we're going to play a C and D. And this rhythm is the same thing as your rhythm in exercise number 2. So it's going to be 4 quarter notes, then 4 beats of rest, then 4 quarter notes again on your new note, and then back to 4 beats of rest. For this exercise, you're going to start on your C, so that's just your 2nd finger on your left hand. Then you're going to have to move up to the D. So in those 4 beats of rest in measure 2, you can use that time to add the fingers that you need to, as well as move your thumb back onto that octave key. All right, I'm going to play the metronome again, and then here's number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. Awesome. Those are our first 4 exercises. You can rewind and see any exercise you need to again and play it as many times. Have fun.